We take a night I love real easy, and I know that you still wanna see me on the Sunday morning music real loud. Let me love you while the moon is still out. Something in you.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a drugstore ball / prom makeup tutorial. So I'm going to be using a cheap and affordable makeup products that you should be able to purchase from stores near you, whether you live in a huge city or a small town. So if you live here in New Zealand, like I do, you should be able to purchase most of these products from like Farmers, Kmart, Warehouse, all the essential places to shop for good, cheap and affordable makeup. So let's get this party started. Woo! Because ball season here in New Zealand is on heat right now. Like, it is going off. Yes. So, I mean, this video might go up a bit later than some, like, already some balls have happened. But, the thing is, you could use this makeup for going out anyway. Like, it doesn't have to be for prom. Like, you could use it for going out to town or going to a party. Like, the makeup will still work. But I just think this is really nice makeup for if you were going to a ball. And it would kind of suit any dress that you're wearing, most dresses, and I'll give you some lip options as well to go with it. So let's get this party started. I'm going to be going in first with the Chi Chi Insta Prime Flawless Face Primer. Now I haven't used this before, so let's see how it goes. I might just use a paddle brush just to apply it. Like, I do really like Chi Chi's products most of the time, so I'm not doubting it at all. So I'll just apply that everywhere. Actually, sometimes I just feel like fingers work best. It's really smooth. So it says oil-free, silky smooth and hydrating, fills, plumps and evens out fine lines and wrinkles. Hides pores and imperfections, creates perfect canvas for foundation application, ensures makeup lasts and stays fresh all day long, can be worn alone on non-makeup days. Antioxidants, enriched. Ideal for all skin types. Well, that's positive. Those are all things that you're looking for in a primer. But we'll see how we go. And you see I've got yucky pimple. So we're going to get that motherfucker covered up ASAP. Can't have that in your ball photos. My skin feels very smooth. Ready. Feels like a baby's bottle. Okay, I'm going to be using the other day is the Wet n Wild Coverall concealer palette. So it comes with 4 different things. It's got brightens, neutralizes, covers and highlights, and I have used it a couple of times and I'm really impressed with how it works. So I'll show you. I'm going to put the green stuff on my little pimply to cover it up. The thing is, what I like about it is you can blend it in and it doesn't actually take the product off the more you touch it. It actually blends it into the skin, because I've used the Australis like cover up concealer palette and I find like it was good, but like if you touched it too much it would just take the product off on what you're actually trying to cover. But this I find it really sticks well and you can cover it up really well. And this was like $8 or something ridiculous from Farmers. If you haven't heard about the new Wet n Wild brand, it is insane because the price is absolutely insane. Like, things are so cheap. The foundation I'm going to use today is a Wet n Wild one too, and it is $13. And like, wow, for $13 you can't kind of go wrong. Well, you could really go really wrong. The foundation could be absolutely shit. But if you watch my first impressions of the Wet n Wild thing and I show you how it lasts all day long and give you my first impressions, and they're absolutely true on how I found it, check it out. I'll put a link down below, or you can click the little eye thing up there. Is it there or there? I don't know, you'll find out. Surprise! So I've just done there. I'm also going to use the brightens. It's like kind of a corally colour right here. And I'm just going to put that under my eyes a bit, just to help brighten the area up. Because who doesn't love brightened eyes? Put a little bit down my nose. Right, that's looking good. Now I'm going to go in with foundation. And I'm using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation in the colour Golden Beige. It's really fun. It comes with like a little paddle. It's quite fun to apply it all over your face. My XO Beauty Beauty Blender to blend it all out. I'm just going to dab that all over my skin. Now if you're wondering why you put green over your red spots or your pimples, or if you've got red bits, I've got like red bits around my nose, the reason you do that is because the green neutralizes the redness, so it kind of balances it out, and then once you put your product or your foundation over top, it should cover it. As you can still see, I'm still a little bit green like the Grinch, but I will just put a little, you just put a little bit more product on and you should be sweet. Apply that and then it's basically, it's like gone and you can't even tell. And you can't, like, obviously there's going to be a bit of a shadow with the bump, but you know, it's gone as much as you can get it to go. Plus we'll put concealer over there anyway, so looking good. And then, yep, we're going to go in with concealer. And I'm going to use this Instant Age Rewind concealer. It is erases dark circles, and it is a, what's the brand? Maybelline, has to be. Yep, Maybelline. Pretty sure you can get this from Kmart. I just like it because it's like, it's a bit of more of a sheer coverage, but it does actually go on, and the little spongy thing is really, it feels really nice to apply. I'll just apply that under my eyes. Let's blend that out. And then I'm just going to grab a darker colour. This is the Maybelline New York Mineral Power. It is Natural Perfecting Concealer. I just like it because it's like a darker colour. It suits me when I'm like tan. So I'll just put that nicely on there, and then also just around my nose. That's looking good for concealer. And then we're just going to cover this up with the Chi Chi Highlighting and Contouring Powder. This is great because it just has everything in it. And I'm going to use the number 3 down here, the banana colour looking one. I'm just going to use my tulip brush to go in with that. And I'll just put it around the places where I've also concealed as well. Goody goody. Now I'm going to go in with for me brows. Finally found it. Right. It is a Maybelline. The stuff is ripped off. It's Maybelline. It's a little funny thing. I got it given to me, but it actually works really well. So it's got like a sponge top which gives colour to the brow to kind of help fill it in. And then the other side is like a gel pencil which you draw your little lines to fill in your brows to give the little hair effect. So I'm going to do that. And make sure, like, I don't need to fill them in too much, but it's just places like, especially at the start of my brow, where it just, I don't know, really doesn't like me drawing on my brows right there, and it's really annoying. So as you can see, it just fills it in really nice. Pretty. Well, not pretty, but good. And then I get the little pencil-y bit and I'll just fill them in. Cool. So that's brows all done. Cool. And I think I will just get started on the eyes and I'll worry about the rest of my face after. So I've got like obviously a bit of concealer. I might just like conceal my eyes just a little bit with a random, I'll just use this, oh no, I'll use a, I'll just use this Covergirl, oh no, actually, yes, I'll use this Covergirl, just a random concealer, just to put some, you just put any concealer or whatever on your eyes. It's just the first one I found, just to put it all over your eyes to help the shadows stick nicely. For the eyeshadow colours I'm going to be using today, I'm going to be using a lot of these Chi Chi palettes, and if you are looking for cheap and affordable eyeshadow palettes, I totally recommend these. They have so many different palettes, shades, colours that you can choose from. These two have been very loved, and this one, top one, is Nudes, so it has a mixture of mattes and shimmery colours all in like a nude palette range. And then this palette here is the Mattes 2. There is just a first matte colour they came out with palette. This is Mattes 2, so it comes out with all matte colours, and they're mostly just neutrals, ranging from dark to light colours. So really cool, and use them in such a variety of ways. So really like them, and I will. So I'm just going to get bloody started into it. Just got a big fluffy Real Techniques brush, and I'm just going to go in with the banana-y colour right here and the Mattes 2. And I'm just going to put that all over my eye. Oh, actually I might just zoom this baby up. Just filling that in everywhere just to start with a good base. I'm going to start with the colour, the brown colour next to the banana colour, just to get a kind of just a transition shade. So I'm just putting that loosely in my crease, and this is just with an Exo Beauty blender brush. So I'm just going to do that. I'm going to go in then with a darker colour and I'm going to go in with this kind of reddy brown colour there. Just doing the same, just bringing it in. And then I think I'll start going in with some darker, even darker colours. It's kind of about creating that transition shade. So using a thin crease brush, and I'm going in with the darkest shade at the end of the Max 2 palette. And I'm actually just going to start by just going from the outer crease and just doing the outer corner. Just keep like just blending that in. I'll even just go a little bit darker, especially in the outer corner, because I'll blend that in with our kind of main colour that we're going for, and it is this really nice gold colour. I just love it. It's shimmery and it's just beautiful. Right, so just make sure you've got that, and make sure you've got your transition shades, the first couple of shades we use. Make sure that they're like above, so that you can see them, so they're above your crease. I might just go in with some more of those transition shades, just to make sure that they're blended in enough so you can see them. Right, now I'm going to show you the beautiful shade that we are going to be using today. The colour that we're using today is from the makeup brand Elf, which they sell in Kmart here in New Zealand, and it is called the Long Lasting Lustrous Eyeshadow. And it is this beautiful shimmery gold, and it is just so pigmented and so beautiful. I absolutely adore it. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to apply this, and I'm going to be using a kind of more flat eyeshadow brush. But what I'm going to do first is I'm going to wet it. So I just grab, this is just water, so I just spritz it so it's nice and damp, because that's how you get pigmented colour. So applying it with a bit of water to your brush just brings out the colours even more beautiful. So I just get a bit of my brush and I'm just applying it on my my lid. So I'm just going to start from the inner corner, and I'm actually just going to bring that probably about halfway. I don't know if you can already see, it's just beautiful. Just keep bringing it in like that. Oh, it's just so pigmented, it's so pretty. And you can just keep like layering it on. So I'm start with the other eye. It's kind of really only going to like the middle of your eye or just past your pupil, just to get that. You don't want it, because then we'll blend it in soon with the outer corner colour. I think that's pretty good. It's really easy to apply, I reckon. It's just really nice. It goes on lovely. So I've done that, and then I want to get a really thin pencil brush, and I'm going to go in with that dark colour we were using just to really cut the crease out. So that's just with that end colour in the Max 2 colour and Max 2 palette. And so I'm just going to grab the pencil and I'm just going to go right into the crease to really cut that out. To really just emphasize that gold. I mean, you don't have to do this step, but I just think it just makes the gold look just even more beautiful. And then you just grab your blending brush and just blend it out just a little bit more. Then I'm going to bring that dark colour underneath there, as well as one of the first two shades we used, just to give it that lighter colour under there as well, with that more kind of smoky eyed look. I've got a bit too handy with that, but that's okay, we'll live. Just want a bit more colour, and then I'm going to go back in with that banana shade and just highlight our underbrow bone. So I actually only used the Max 2 palette and then just the Elf. So that's just really tidied that up. Although I might use the Nudes palette and just use that really first shade. It's just a really nice little shimmery colour, which I'll just put in my inner corner. Just pat that in there. Good. So good. Cool. And then we're going to go in with I just want to go in with a little bit of a liner, and the liner is from the brand Essence. You also get that from Farmers, and it is, I think they're like $3 or $5. It's something else really ridiculous, and they're really nice. It's just a long lasting eye pencil, and it is in the color Black Fever, and it is just a gel pencil. Really easy to use. And so I'm just going to put that just right on top, just right close to my top lash line. Because I don't want to do like winged eyeliner or anything like that. But I'm going to put some fake lashes on. I mean, because as you know, winged eyeliner just scares the shit out of me, and we'll be here for hours. So this is a simple alternative. Just helps with that. Cool. And then I might just put some on my top waterline. Pretty. And I'll just put a little bit of mascara on, and I will be using the Maybelline Lash Sensational mascara as my Drugstore mascara. And because I'm wearing fake lashes, you don't have to go too handy with the mascara. It's just to get your lashes up and also colour them if need be. Beautiful! And I will try and apply these lashes. I've got these lashes, I've lost the packaging for them. I just found them floating around, but I know that they are their brand Glam Eyes, which you purchase from Farmers. I think that's where you purchase them from. Yeah, but I can't tell you exactly which style they are. But they are very thin, kind of wispy brows. And I'm just going to be using a Duo. It's just a brush on glue. And it states that it has vitamins, so woohoo, go us. And I've already shaped because I've already worn these before. So I'm just like, reduce, reuse, recycle. I'll just put a bit of glue on them, leave them for a while, and then I'll apply them. So now that I've got the lashes under control, I think, now I'm going to go on with powdering and contouring. I am using the Rimmel Stay Matte Pressed Powder in the colour Silky Beige. Just apply that everywhere to set that foundation in place. Down there. Beautiful. So done that, and now I'm going with the contouring, and I'm going to use the Chi highlighting and contouring palette, and I'm just going to warm up my face a little bit with, I think I'm going with the shade 5. Just warm it up a bit, just with a big fluffy brush. Then I'm going to go in next with just the same big fluffy brush, but using the colour number 8 down the bottom, just to give it some more warming up. And I'm just going to go down my nose also with the number 8 colour. And now I'm going to go in with my bronzing brush and use the number 7, the darker, slightly darker colour. And that's looking pretty good. I might just use this beauty blender. There we go. Just bake that for a bit. And now I think, get a bit of blush. A little bit of blush. And, can't use that colour. About to use a non-drugstore brand blush. It is a Natio. It's blusher. It's called Rosewood. It's just kind of like almost like a smoky matte pinky colour. And we'll just blend that in with our contour. for highlight, I went and bought this Wet n Wild highlighting powder, and it is in the colour Blossom Glow. It's very pretty, and I've used it a couple of times and it's rather nice. Just need to find, here it is, little mini fan brush, and we're just gonna shimmy put it on there. Woo! Hello. I mean, I just love a good glow, so we'll just pop that there. Might just dull it down a bit, it's a bit much, I think. Nice, and then we're gonna go in with some lip colours. I think I'll show you 3 different lip shades. So we'll start off with a nude colour. This is going to be a non-drugstore nude colour, but we'll just pop it on and see what you think. I'm just probably put on my all-time favourite Blankety by MAC, just because I just think it's a beautiful nude. It's kind of more of like a pinky nude, but you could darken that up also if I put on like a slightly darker nude. So you could do that as well. So that's a really pretty colour that you could go for. Okay, so there's that option. Then we're going to go in with the next option. So next lip colour is a drugstore brand, and it is from the brand NYX. And it's called Matte. Anyway, the number for it is MLS15. So that's it. And this is the colour here. So it's kind of like a reddy purpley colour. It's very pretty. So this is the next colour. The next colour. It's very pretty. Something a bit different. Cool. And we'll get that one up. And we're going to go with the last colour, which I just think, and you can only wear this colour depending on what your dress colour was, but this is a red, and it is also a NYX. It is a butter lipstick, and the colour is BLS19. So we'll apply this. I've actually never really been one for red, but lately I've just been loving it. Like, it's just such a statement lip colour, but it makes everyone look so nice. And I really like the finish to this lipstick. It's just, I don't know, it just feels really soft, and it is kind of like a buttery colour. So that is the red. I think it just looks really pretty. It's just a really boom colour, kakalaka kind of colour, and it just goes really well with the gold and the kind of smoky eye. It just looks really pretty. So lastly but not least, set that makeup, because you want that makeup to last all night for your prom or your ball. And I'm going to be using the NYX Dewy Finish Setting Spray, and I'm just going to spritz that all over. Beautiful. And now you're ready to go and hit that ball and show them what you got. See you guys next time. Please subscribe to my page. Give this video a like. Thank you very much. Bye. See ya. I look like all you need.